Warning: this video contains spoilers for episode 2 of The Last of Us. The Last of Us episode 2 ended tragically and raised a lot of questions for the rest of the series. After the climax of The Last of Us episode 1, Joel and Tess continue with Elijah to the state capitol, where she reunites with Firefly. The episode opens with the trio deciding whether to take the long road or the short road, all taking on known and unknown dangers. Of course, The Last of Us episode 2 will take the main characters a long way before they are sent back to the most dangerous short circuit. Thus, the trio encountered clickers before reaching their destination. Once at the state capitol, the episode, much like the end of The Last of Us episode 1, raised a lot of questions, but ended on a somber note that matched the dark tone of the show. That said, everything at the end of The Last of Us episode 2 is explained here. What happened to the fireworks at the state capitol? The first question asked at the end of The Last of Us episode 2 is what happened to the bonfires that were supposed to take Ellie away from Joel and Tess. When the trio arrived at the building, they found empty trucks and barricades at the entrance. Once inside, they find the entire Firefly crew dead. Joel deduces that one of the Fireflies has bitten and started spreading the infection to his mates. Eventually, the uninfected fight the infected and kill every Firefly. This undermines the plans of Joel and Tessa, who are counting on Firefly to give them the means to find Tommy. When was Tess bitten? As the cordyceps fungus infected Fireflies in The Last of Us, Tess was also found bitten and infected with the parasite. However, The Last of Us episode 2 didn't overtly show Tess being bitten, raising the question of when she was infected during the episode. Much of the scene where Joel, Tessa, and Ellie confront the two clickers is Tess separating herself from the others and pulling the clickers. The episode then focuses solely on Joel and Elijah until the clicker they're dealing with is killed and Tess reappears with another clicker. Tess may have been bitten during this unseen clip, and after leaving the museum she showed more pain and anger. Even if Ellie was bitten, it didn't matter because Ellie had immunity as the last survivor, but Tessa wasn't so lucky. After dead Fireflies are found in the state capitol, Tess reveals what bit her at the end of the episode. Why did Tess let Joel stay with Ellie? Tess's bite and her reaction to it is why she asked Joel to join Ellie on their quest. Now that the Fireflies and their method of getting to Tommy are over, Joel is ready to give up, while Tess seems more confident than ever in helping Ellie get there. Tess begins a desperate search for a radio or a map that will show the bonfires where they must go before their untimely deaths. When Joel angrily refuses and tells Tessa they have to go home, she reveals where she was bitten, and then her newfound desperation to help Ellie. Tess asks Joel to take Ellie to meet Bill and Frank, which could mean something big in episode 3 because the song on the radio from The Last of Us episode 1 is offensive. Tess discovered that despite being bitten a few hours earlier, around the same time Ellie was bitten the second time, she had already gotten worse. This grim fate leads Tessa to believe wholeheartedly that Ellie's condition is real, and that Firefly can use it to heal the world and retroactively right the wrongs she and Joel have done. Tess also said that she asked Joel to do this and that she had never asked him for anything before, including not feeling her feelings. After the scene with Tess and Joel in bed together in The Last of Us episode 1, this is the biggest hint yet at Joel and Tessa's relationship. One of the biggest theories about Joel and Tessa's relationship in the game is that they have romantic aspirations. The end of The Last of Us episode 2 confirmed that while they were close, Joel's past prevented him from committing to Tess the way Tess did to him. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and support my channel.